Hello, hello, and welcome to Ghost and Posted. Here we are. We're going to talk a little bit about the topic, the talking heads, what they're talking about in our culture today. And to cover that, we'll start with a little bit of Charlie C. I mean, Charlie K. We're going to wind that into a little bit of Trump talk, which will cover a whole bunch of stuff. Then into a little bit of my thoughts on Joe Rogan and turn that back into a little bit about politics and finish off with one of my favorite things to talk about, billionaires. Today we're sponsored by Sprite, collaboration with The Laundry Room, TLR, The Laundry Room Clothing. Check them out. This is their collab with Sprite. Pretty dope. Pretty dope. Anyways, here we go. Ghosted and posted. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Charlie C. What's going on? What's up? Charlie K. What's going on? Candace is all over this. She's all over it. She's getting all over it. And a lot of other talking heads getting all over it. I don't know. Supposedly, there's no death certificate, no autopsy, no body, no funeral place, no church thing going on. Just a huge memorial, WWF style, Trump style, Trump style when he got shot in the ear thing. What's going on? It smells fishy. Smelling fishy. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I think everyone thinks this is a cover up of some sort or some foul play. Something's wrong. Snipers have come out and said this is not how it's an exit wound. This is not how someone would be shot. Just like someone was, his ear was shot. Something was, something would, his ear would be missing. This is the wound. You know, what's going on? What is going on? It smells like an Epstein thing. So it smells like a cover up. Speaking of Epstein, where you ever gonna release those? Supposedly that's why he's liking the shutdown, government shutdown. 'Cause supposedly there's a bunch of Epstein stuff that is gonna be released by Congress. Blah blah blah. Like they're ever doing any kind of bought and sold, bought and sold. That's my saying for Congress. Bought and sold many times over. They're only good for inside trading, most of them, honestly. So yeah, Charlie C. They cemented over the crime scene. There is no crime scene. His security, whether it's Israeli or not, definitely did do a good job. And plus, like I've been saying before, do we not cover rooftops anymore for security? It's like the easiest things, 101 sniper protection. Do we not cover rooftops anymore? Oh, the former president speaking on his re-election rallies, and what, we're not covering rooftops that are 100 feet away. It's like we don't do that anymore. I remember when President Clinton landed in the backyard of my high school, and all the houses that were 100,000 feet away, no one could walk. If you were, no one could walk on their second level floor of their house because they would be shot by sniper teams. That was with Clinton when he was landing at a high school. You know, it's 2025. What do we don't continue and update and improve our protections of people? And the funny thing with Charlie C is all the Republicans are like, it's the thing they're attacking is you can't speak about them. They're clamping down on comedians and talking heads about and making everyone scared about talking. Like what Charlie was all about was talking instead of clamping down on the thing that killed him, guns. Like this just shows the right side, the far right, whatever. Not even the far right, just the Republican side of like thinking. It's like no, no, no. Our guy got killed. Clamp down on the First Amendment. Don't clamp down on the thing that killed him. Talking didn't kill him. Okay, a, a shooter, a gun, a bullet killed him, or a bomb or an explosive. We don't know, but why not clamp down on guns? You know, like just make like update certain like when someone goes to get a gun or you know people can't just buy guns willy nilly. I mean that's one step, but it's like do think about this. Republicans. You don't have to take away everyone's guns, but you can you can do things in between that. Okay, so it's kind of funny like with the Charlie C thing. Why why we we're clamping down on the First Amendment and not the Second Amendment. The First Amendment did kill Charlie. Second Amendment, gun rights, which we should have, but the gun killed Charlie. I don't know. That's all I really gotta say about Charlie C, Charlie K so far. Like it's backwards. Republicans are backwards. Democrats or whatever too, but bought and sold. Moving on to Trump news. I'm glad the war is over. Good job, Trump. That's did a great job there. Took your victory lap, blah blah blah. Talked about whatever, and now you're giving $20 billion to Argentina, who sells soybean to China, and China's supposed to buy our soybean. That the farmers, you're hanging the farmers out to dry. The farmers are always getting hung out to dry. Like, what's the deal? 20 billion, 50 billion is all we need for free healthcare. It's going to Argentina. Like, what's going on here? 20 billion to Argentina. And I'm sure it's happening all left and right. This is just what we hear about. Okay, Trump. Like, who voted for Trump? He's giving 20 billion to Argentina blatantly. Yeah. Like, I don't know. Like, can we build like the Green New Plan was supposed to get shot down by Republicans? Like, we were supposed to have all new infrastructure. I mean, thank God Pritzker is supposedly spending billions on the infrastructure of Illinois. Let's see how well that goes. I'm hoping it goes great. You know, but healthcare, free healthcare, people. It's 50 billion. It's like that. If we're just doing 20 billion to Argentina, you know, like let's get it together. This is like I don't even want to talk about this stuff anymore. And sliding down into Joe Rogan, fan. I watch the podcast, check in nowadays. Don't watch as much because all he does is talk. He doesn't let the guests talk too much. He seems to know everything. It seems like. But he's just sitting around with his guests like Duncan Trussell. I didn't know. I didn't know. I didn't know. Oh, I didn't know he was going to go after the Home Depot range and he's going to take all the workers down from the roofs and separate families. I didn't know Trump was going to do this. I'm Joe Rogan. I didn't know. Actually, he said he was going to go after the criminals. Just the criminals. I'm not on board with this. Next topic. Oh, let's talk about mushrooms. Okay, Joe, next topic because it doesn't concern you. Joe, well, why don't you spend a little more time talking about it? Why don't you invite some of these Republicans back on and grill them and talk over them and tell them what you're not happy with? Oh, you know why you're not going too deep into Trump? Because you're scared. You used to be, I used to be able to make 1 or 2 phone calls, get to talk to Trump. Now it's like, oh, I can't badmouth Trump because guess what? He goes after his enemies. IRS. Trump. Yeah, Joe. They'll attack your money. They'll attack your way of life. Joe Rogan can't say anything. Hamstring. Shows going down in the pits. Used to be dope, Joe. Used to be dope. But I didn't know. I didn't know. Next topic. Let's talk about aliens. Next topic. It's like, let's dress up like a priest. Next topic. It's like, Joe, you helped this guy get elected majorly. They just go, I didn't know. I didn't know. Next topic, I didn't know. Let me tell my guests everything I know. I don't listen to guests anymore, barely. Come on, we know you're better than this, Joe. We know you're better. Come on, still a fan. And then let's slide into the National Guard. How much does this cost? Like sending the National Guard everywhere. This is like take the 20 billion from Argentina, take the billions we're spending on the National Guard doing nothing, and let's take that and make free healthcare. 50 billion. And it's like if we're gonna send the National Guard to all these places, can we have them be traffic cops and get the traffic moving through these cities better? Can we have the potholes fixed? Can we have them assisting the elderly? Can we have them doing things, helping instead of just protecting ICE? ICE, the Gestapo, like, yeah, I mean, we're getting. I'm sure in the mess of law, there's some things that are happening that are good with ICE. I'm sure there's some things happening. Like I heard a report that like they found some missing children. They've gotten some dangerous people off the streets, but it's like, other than that, you're just seeing them do horrible Gestapo, secret police. These are like the rejects. These are the guys who couldn't make it, in the police force or the army, navy, things like that. These are the rejects. But it's like the money we're using to send the National Guard everywhere in this Argentina cash. Why can't we spend it on the American people, the people who pay, for, this is our money. Let's get it together. You know, and the Republicans, Democrats. What's Republicans done for anyone lately? Honestly, can anyone come up with like what have they done good for anything? Democrats at least fight for the little guy somewhat. Remember, I'm an independent. Both teams are bought and sold. But it's like, who really does think about? I just want us to think about it. Do the Republicans help us, or do the Democrats? I don't know. I have a hard time naming anything that the Republicans have done for anyone other than themselves and the rich people. Democrats, although the party has changed a lot, are for the small guy, for the mom and pop shops. Uh, for healthcare. That's why we have a shutdown because they won't just throw away uh, Obamacare. People's everyone's you know price of healthcare will skyrocket. So they're holding firm. Like they try. They at least try. Republicans are just blatantly bought and sold. At least the Democrats keep it a little bit more hush hush. I mean, and you can say what you want about AOC, but she's not doing any stock trading. She's working for the people. She's working for her people. And you can hate her or love her or whatever. I don't care. But I see that she's not becoming a multi millionaire while in Congress like Crenshaw, the guy with the patch, who thinks he's such hot shit because he's got a patch. Yeah, you lost your eye. Thanks for the service. But now what? You just doing inside trading all day? It, like Crenshaw. Look it up if you guys are Crenshaw fans. Inside trading all day. He's going to be a multi-millionaire, which leads me to the billionaires. What are we going to wait till they're trillionaires to start giving back? Mark Cuban just said there it's time for the workers to get a cut. These billionaires' money's compounding, and they're going to be trillionaires sooner or later. And then what? First off, $1 billion, $999 million. So does everyone understand how much that is? Now, if you're going to be billionaires in society like Pritzker, if you're going to be a multi-billionaire, you have to do, philanthropy. You have to give back, okay? Like you have to modernize our living situation. Uh, you shouldn't even want to drive in the cities. They should be so high tech. You should be able to drive. You should be able to take public transportation or bicycles everywhere on high lines and everything. It should be smooth. You shouldn't want to drive in the cities. Like billionaires have to be paying. Hey, if the government's not going to do it, they should be paying for healthcare. Get like 5 billionaires together. Healthcare is free, and plus they're still billionaires. Are we waiting until they're trillionaires? Is that what we're waiting for? Until they have $999 billion? I don't know. I mean, the farmers getting screwed. The little guys always get screwed since time again. Middle class is always just like eking it out. Like you have to have it's not even $100,000 job does it anymore for a family of four. You need 200 to $300,000 a year salary to like be super comfortable and secure. So what are we doing, people? What are we doing? What is our representatives doing? You know, like don't the representatives and the billionaires want us to live like like we are the most powerful, richest nation. But then they always play the poor quote card, like, oh no, this we are dead or dead. It's like, what is it? What is going on? Put it in the comments below. Let me know what you guys think. This has been ghosted and posted. To all my ghosters and ghostettes, I want to hear from you. And I want to say thanks to Sprite, the laundry room, for a sponsorship. It helps. Love ya. Ciao.